you someone who goes exploring a lot or likes to build big old projects and find that some of the vanilla options for carrying those items you find are not that great? You know, bundles that can't hold more than a stack of items, chest boats that only hold the same amount of items you can in your inventory. You have an ender chest filled with shulker boxes, but still not really finding it to be enough for everything that you've got. Well, you're in luck because I have some mod that's going to make your life so much easier if you want to be an explorer or a big old base builder. Welcome back to episode 3 of my Mods for Minecraft series, where I show you my favourite mods that help improve my Minecraft experience and hopefully yours too. And today we're going to be diving into sophisticated backpacks. This mod was created by Pepperfly, who has also made mods such as sophisticated storage and sophisticated inventory, and it's available on both CurseForge and Modrinth. To craft the basic backpack to get you started, you need 1 chest, 4 string, and 4 leather. And you get a backpack here, and it holds the same amount as your inventory does, which is a nice little starter if you're just, well, if you're just starting out in your world. The backpacks come in all of the colours available to you in Minecraft, so you can customize your backpack to exactly how you would like it to look. I'm going to do pink here, cyan here, and plop it down. And you have a cool little backpack that fits you just well. You can also upgrade them. Obviously, the higher the tier, the more items you can store, which is really useful, and that's without the extra tiering or upgrades. Upgrades is the one that you can add as well, which we will go over in just a bit. So here's the regular backpack, hasn't been upgraded or anything. Here is the copper backpack. This one gives you 2 more rows. This is the iron one. It gives you 3 more rows and is equivalent to a double chest. This is the gold backpack. It gives you 81 slots. It is the diamond one. You can see it's got a little bit wider, but it gives you 108 slots. And lastly, the netherite backpack, which gives you 120 slots, which is really, really useful. And these are all of the upgrades that you can put into the backpacks. Some are for regular crafting, Minecraft mechanics, some are helpful with picking up and compressing things, and some are just really useful, especially in like the modded side, with ones for like pumps and tanks for all of your techie mods that you'd like. Yeah, it's really useful. I'll go over some of the more basic ones for you guys, and then if you want more of a in-depth, more of an in-depth read into it, or just a little bit more information, you can go and check out the mod page, which I will put a link to somewhere. There'll be a link somewhere. Now, this wall here has all the filters upgrades for your basic Minecraft things, furnaces, crafting table, anvil, stone cutter. We go into here, you can see them all, they just slot into here on this side, and then you have the ability to craft, smelt, rename stuff if you want. You got stone cutter for your building, which is really useful. You got smithing, so you can upgrade your stuff on the go if you so wish to. But yeah, it's really useful, because if I do this, stone bricks, it's really handy. I find it super useful. The only downside is with the smelting, you can only have 1 furnace upgrade at a time, so you would have to take that out, pop that in, and then you have the blast furnace, and then same again for the smoking upgrade. But yeah, I just keep the regular smelting one in there, and if I need to chop and change, I will, which is really useful. It makes life a little bit easier. One of the upgrades that I quite enjoy is the feeding upgrade. So if I put some steak in there, it will feed me. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's just really useful if you just, you just want to explore and You don't want to have to keep slowing down just to eat. It'll just do it for you if you just have food in your backpack ready to go. And we also have a pickup upgrade. Let's close some of that off. You go over here, pick it all up, press B to open it, and it'll be all back in your inventory. And it's really handy. The magnet is very similar, but it gives you more of a range that you can pick up items from, which I can show you real quick. So if I chuck some of those out, look, it just it just comes back. It doesn't even get very far, it just comes back. Yeah, it's really useful, especially if you're out exploring. The next thing I want to go over is the stack upgrades. These are really useful for getting a lot of blocks from one place to another and not having to have like multiple things to carry it all. You know? So if I put the stack upgrade starter tier in and just pop some blocks in, you can see it's stacked all the way to 96. And then we take this one out, pop that one in. This one is the tier 1. And then middle click, you see it stacks to 128. I can read. And then pop in the stack upgrade tier 2. That takes it to 256 altogether. I'll pop some more blocks in here. Lovely jubbly. We go stack upgrade tier 3. This will take you to 512 blocks in one stack. Very useful, very nice. Then put tier 4 in, take that one out, middle click again, and the maximum stack you can have is 1024. So that's a lot of stuff. You can carry a lot of blocks. It's very, very useful. Obviously, a lot of these do have, these ones here specifically have like basic and then a tier higher. So you can kind of upgrade it and it'll be a little bit better, if you will. And then I also really want to show you guys this one because I just love it. Let me find, where would they be? Here they are. Which one should we go? We'll go for this one. Just open this, open up the jukebox. And it plays music and it's really cool. You can just run around as your own little... Well, people will hear you coming if you're playing with this on a server, that's for sure. But yeah. Anyway, we'll stop that. Yeah, also, fun fact about the backpacks is that sometimes zombies will spawn with a jukebox upgrade in the backpack they're wearing. And it's... the first time you hear it, it is so interesting. And it's like, how? Like, you're wondering where the music's coming from, and then you realise it's coming from a zombie wearing a backpack. And it's kind of a little bit jarring to your brain because you're expecting to hear its normal gurgles and whatnot, but no, it's just zombie play music. The last few that I'm going to show you here today is these 3 here. We have the tank upgrade, so it helps with fluid storage. Battery upgrade helps with energy storage if you're playing for like a techie mod pack. And an experience pump, you know, experienced player. But yeah, upgrades are in, and obviously we have the little UIs here. It just makes it a bit easier for transporting stuff around. There you go. Look, if you have a tier 3 and a tier 4 stack upgrade, it will go to 8,192 blocks in a stack. That's very useful. But yeah, also, I think it was... let me put myself back into creative real quick. Inception upgrade, that's the one I want. So if we open up the backpack, put that in, we can now or other backpacks in, because if we take these out, take that off, you can't add. But yeah, that makes it so you can carry loads. So if you really wanted to, you could completely fill up one backpack, make this upgrade, and just backpack everywhere. Just everywhere. It is actually really useful. I don't really use it that often, but yeah, I think it's a cool one. And obviously you have the everlasting upgrade, the backpack becomes indestructible. So, falls into the void or somehow despawns, you won't lose it forever. Which is nice, because you don't want to lose stuff forever in a Minecraft world, ideally. You ideally really want to keep all of your belongings if you can. I lied. I have one more upgrade that I want to show you because it's really, really useful. Here is the Void upgrade. It's super, super handy if you have things that you don't want to pick up, because you can just chuck the things that you don't want to pick up. They can pick up a lot today. But you just put the items you want to void in here. I've done stone bricks. And if you try to put them in the backpack, it will just get rid of them. So you'll be able to just have space in there for the things you do want. But it's just super handy because you don't want, it's like when you have a farm, you can just put an upgrade and void all of the bows if you don't want them, because you get a lot of bows with skeleton farms, and it's really useful for keeping what you do want to keep neat and tidy. And yeah, that is all for today's episode. I will pop a link down below for the mod. Obviously, I'll put a link for CurseForge and Modrinse for you guys, just so covered all the bases of whatever mod launcher you use. But yeah, that was Sophisticated Backpacks. Thank you guys again for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.